the guard. Okay, so I'm going to take a grip on the near lapel to control this posture. I'm going to take a pocket grip, hands into the outside of this sleeve. You can't put fingers on the inside, you might get hurt. It's also illegal in competition. Once I've got these two grips and I feel controlled, I can open up my guard. I'm going to shrimp away from the arm that I've got controlled. As I shrimp, his knee comes up and I drive it into his chest, right on the solar plexus or just above the solar plexus. If it's too high, this is uncomfortable, but you'll lose a bit of power. You keep it in the middle, okay? I've got the grip on his lapel, the grip on his sleeve, and I'm going to be pulling both of these towards me while driving my knee into him to really pin him in this scissor guard, okay? He should feel like he can't really go forward or backwards. Good. This leg is going to stay onto his hip. From here, I kind of just see, does he know what I'm doing? Is he going to start putting his foot up? Is he going to do anything that's going to stop me from doing my scissor sweep? Could also come onto my elbow, and if I need to, okay, I'll go for the scissor guard, or the scissor sweep, or just pull down and still getting on top. Okay, scissor guard's a good way of holding your opponent in position until you figure out what you want to do. I'm going to go with that scissor sweep, okay? I'm going to be going onto the sleeve, and with the sleeve, my elbow is up, and I'm pulling with my elbow, not with my wrist, okay? With my wrist, I've got about that much movement. Here, I've got my whole body, I can pull, okay? The entire time, there should be tension, okay? From here, I'm going to drop this leg down to the ground. You kind of want to keep this leg straight and on the ground because we're sweeping the ground. If I'm bending, it takes away power, and if my leg comes up, I'm just kind of kicking my opponent. He ain't going anywhere, okay? When I get to this position, at this point, you can drop the knee a little bit across his belly. You don't want to do this straight away because if he just sprawls out, he's just going to pass my guard, okay? So only when you're ready to go are you going to do that drop, okay? Fall to the ground, I drop, and I'm going to use the wrist and his lapel to pull him on top. If I don't load him on top of me, he ain't going nowhere, okay? He has to be, all his weight needs to be off his heels, okay? So once I'm in this position, if you're having trouble doing this, you could always come up onto your elbow and force him into this position. But a lot of time you can just pull, okay? Because I'm pulling with here, but driving my knee in, I need to bring my knee into my chest to get him on top of me here. Now that leg is nice and light, I'm just gonna sweep the ground and kick him over. Okay, this is a sweep. I'm gonna drag myself on top. Now I'm on mount, and I've got an arm controlled. The biggest problem with this is getting them off their heels, okay? If they decide to be stubborn in the same position, I'm grabbing here, straight into scissor guard, and I'm trying to pull him on top, but he's refusing to get off of his heels. Yeah, he's a big boy, I ain't getting him, okay? If you decide, I can't pull him off, he's not gonna go, I'm gonna switch. This foot that was on his hip that I was gonna sweep with, I'm just gonna place my foot on top of his knee, okay? This might be a bit of a flexibility issue if you're in this position and I can't reach the knee, okay? I extend my body out to the side and push the foot onto the knee. From here, instead of kicking him over, I'm gonna extend this leg out, extending his leg, and roll him over. From here, drag myself up. Again, I've got that, okay? So you really want to get them on top of you and load them, hit them hard. But if they are refusing, if they are sort of stubbornly staying back because they know what's coming, just switch it, foot onto the knee, and extend them out, okay?